Welcome to this short demo showing the internal mechanics of the incredible music machine. We're playing around in this software called Ableton Live, in which we'll be doing all the music production. We have a sample song with a bass drum, a snare drum, a hi-hat, and of course a bass line. Now we'll be mapping the effects of these channels to the different input devices we've built in Lego. So for the bass drum, we have a distortion effect, and we're controlling the drive or the amount of that distortion. And we've mapped this to this Lego lever, and as you can hear, we can control the distortion by pulling the lever. Next up, we have the hi-hat. On the hi-hat, we're trying out a different effect. We're trying out the reverb. We'll be controlling the dry-wet factor, which is basically the amount of reverb that we're applying to the snare drum. And we're hooking that up to our huge ship's wheel. It's not that big right now, but it will be. There you can hear how we're controlling, changing the sound of the snare drum with our wheel. Next up, we have the hi-hats. And for the hi-hats, we're using a classic filter. This is so we'll be controlling the cutoff frequency of the filter, making this very characteristic effect, and we're hooking that up to the teeter-totter lever, and now we can control cutoff frequency nicely like this. And finally, we got the bass drum. Here we got a filter again, but this time we're controlling an LFO, an oscillator, which in turn is controlling the frequency. So we're actually just changing the rate of the cutoff, making it, changing the wobble factor basically. And we're hooking it up to the lever, mapping the control to the physical device. And as you can see, we can now control the dubstep wobble factor. This is just a simple demo song thrown together in 5 minutes. Anyone who wants to can write their own music for the incredible music machine, or remix old songs, and we'll map the effects of the music to our incredible music devices. And we'll do that on the location of Burning Man. The devices too are also crowdsourced, and anyone can build their own device. So we hope you're as excited as we are in this collaborative, incredible music experience.